Okay, just got home from work. I'm a truck driver. I have been a truck driver for 26 years. Been in the military most of my life. I've served for my country. I've watched my friend die. I know I've had cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. I have been through some horrible stuff in my lifetime. I'm not better than anybody. I'm just like you. Um, I see the world in a different way than a lot of people do, I think. Or maybe I don't. And maybe that's why I'm trying to reach out to people. But what I'm seeing in the world is a lot of people that don't know what to do. I'm seeing a lot of people that are frustrated. I'm seeing a lot of people that are trying to be something they're not to fit in. And when you're a kid, I can understand that. But when you're a grown adult, it's time to take on some responsibility in your life for setting an example. And I don't see that being done. And I'm telling you, I'm appalled at the things that people are doing out here in the world, especially in your cars. I mean, as a truck driver, I got more miles going backwards than most people got going forwards. And people are out to kill one another out there. It is ridiculous. Shit that you would not believe people would do. Your husbands, your wives, your kids are out there doing horrendous things. And I did it too. I'm to blame. It is angry out there. And we take that anger and we bring it home with us and take it out on our families. We have a responsibility, people, for being an adult, for being a person that understands that they have a responsibility in this world for doing the right thing all the time. I'm no better than anybody. But one thing that I've got to do that I see a lot of people haven't has had some time to think. Some time to put my thoughts into order. Some time to care, to think about what can I do for the world? What can I say to people to show them that they can care without having to even do much? All you have to do is be a good person. You want the world to change? You want the world to be a better place? You need to be a better person. You need to be a good, loving person. You know what empowers people? Their hearts. What makes you cry, what makes you feel good is your heart. What's making me feel good right now is my heart. That I care about my country. That I care about you. That I care about me. That I care about what we're doing to one another. We got to stand up and hold ourselves high and believe in ourselves. And stop trying to be something we're not to fit in. What we're teaching our kids is ridiculous. We're teaching our kids to be something they're not. We're letting the TV raise our children. We're letting video games raise our children. I don't have children of my own, but I have helped raise plenty of these mothers' children that their fathers have left them. I know the heartache in this world. I have suffered. I've had cancer. I have served my time in Iraq. I have watched my friend die. I have watched his family suffer. I watched this whole world suffer. And I watch a bunch of arrogant people walking around that has had everything handed to them and scoff at it and laugh at it. You people need to stand up and hold yourself responsible for what you do in the world. Stop waiting for somebody to do it for you. You need to be a leader. You need to stand up and be that person that you want someone else to be. You need to care about the world that you live in, and you need to care of how you act in it. You need to stop being mad at people for what they're not doing and start being mad at yourself for what you're not doing. How do you expect people running for office to be able to do anything for this country if we're not willing to stand up behind them and do what needs to be done? There's a handful of people running this country. A bunch of rich people that don't give a shit about us. A bunch of rich people that keep taking and they're not giving anything. And we deserve a whole lot more because we're the heroes. We're the ones getting up every day and going to work and making this country what it is. Not them. Their parents did that. Not them. We're the ones doing all the work now. Not them. The people that made this country are long gone. We're the ones that are keeping it going. Not them. They don't deserve what they got and hoard it to themselves. People need to stand up and realize what they're giving up every day when they go to work and what they're worth. It breaks my heart to see how we treat one another, the way we judge one another. Who are we to judge anybody? Look at the way we send our kids off to school thinking they're better than one another because of what they're dressing in. A child is nothing, hasn't done anything. What right do they have to tell their parents to shut up? And you let them do it because you're scared of them or your heart's broken because you're out working all the time and not giving them the love they deserve. People need to start holding themselves higher. Stop busting their ass in this country and getting so little for doing it. We need to stand up and be men and women and stop trying to fantasize about what we don't have and realize what we do have is each other. We have these great communities, and what do we do with them? You don't even know who your goddamn neighbor is. You don't even know who, what the colors of the flag stand for. You know? You don't even know what the colors of the flag stand for, and you call yourself an American. It breaks my heart that there's kids dying every day over in Iraq. There's people dying for this country, and we act like a bunch of idiots out here in this country. A bunch of goofballs, a bunch of goons, running around like a bunch of idiots, trying to impress one another. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted. I think this country is foul when you judge it from out on the highways, out in the supermarkets, out where we talk to one another, out where we ignore one another. I try to walk up to people and talk to them. They look at me like I'm crazy, like I ain't allowed to get in their personal space. What is wrong with you people? Who do you think you are? You're made of the same stuff as I am. Don't be scared of me. I love you. I care about you. You're my brothers and sisters. We're all in this together. Start believing in yourself. Start holding yourself high. Stop taking everything for granted. Hold your convictions, the things you've been through in your life that mean something to you, and make something out of who you are. Stop trying to fit in and just be yourself. We got to start thinking. We got to start doing things instead of just doing what we're told. by a bunch of people that don't care about us. Because my heart is broken. And so is a lot of other people's hearts broken. They just don't know how to tell you. And I just did.